One of the owners we mentioned, Daniel Snyder, big news yesterday. His lawyer sent a letter to the U.S. House Oversight Committee saying that Snyder is willing to testify. He will testify via video. He's got an extended stay in Israel. His lawyer will fly there to sit next to him to protect him during this questioning. And they want to do it in July. Well, then there was other reporting. The letter says they also want to address some due process concerns that Snyder has. I don't know what due process is. They want you to testify. You know, one of the realities of testifying is you don't get to know ahead of time what the questions are so you can come up with your story. We don't tell you everything we're going to ask you and show you. Give me every document you're going to use. Yeah, so I can come up with a story. And I'm not suggesting he's going to lie. But I just think at a certain point, the answer needs to be just testify. If you're going to tell the truth, you shouldn't be worried about what the questions will be. You shouldn't be worried about what documents you will see. Just be committed to telling the truth in response to the questions. See, I still think, and I'll believe this until he's sworn in and answers the first question asked, assuming that his answers are anything other than invoking the Fifth Amendment or not answering the questions. I just assume that Snyder and his lawyer are trying to run out the clock until the end of the year, because everyone believes that the Republicans are going to retake control of the House of Representatives. If that happens in early November, by the end of the year, when the Republicans take over, the plug gets pulled on this entire investigation. I think they're trying to run out the clock. I don't buy this due process crap. I'm sorry. If you got nothing to hide, testify. If you have a story to tell that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, testify. It is shameful to me that Snyder is trying to slip through the fingers of the committee and the league doesn't care. And I've said this before, the league's afraid of him. They are. I'm sorry. NFL, league office, 345 Park Avenue. You may not like to hear it. You're afraid of him. You're afraid of Daniel Snyder. You don't want to fight him because you know he'll fight you tooth and nail. And you don't want to piss him off to the point where he decides to start talking to some people about the things he possibly has witnessed, the things he may be aware of based upon the 23 years that he's owned the team. And I don't know what it would be, but why else would they be tiptoeing on eggshells around a guy who, based upon everything that's been reported, proven, etc., over the years, why would they tiptoe around this guy if they weren't afraid of what he may do if they sufficiently piss him off?
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.